During the Clone Wars, Ahsoka Tano was framed for the bombing of the Jedi Temple on Coruscant by her friend and fellow Padawan Barriss Offee. The Jedi Order removed her status as a Padawan and left her to fend for herself against the Galactic Senate and the Adjutant General Wilhuff Tarkin. Luckily for her, Anakin's loyalty helped Ahsoka prove her innocence and was acquitted of all wrongdoing. The Jedi Council admitted to their huge mistake, one of many during the wars, and wished to restore her as Padawan to Anakin.
This was actually your great trial. Now we see that. And because of this trial, you have become a greater Jedi than you would have otherwise.
Back into the Order. You may come.
Ahsoka rejects the Jedi and leaves the Order for good. Let's explore a different timeline, one in which Ahsoka accepts the Jedi apology and rejoins the Order. What would her fate look like? Ahsoka returns to Anakin's side. She's with him when they discover Echo being held by the Techno Union on Skako Minor, and then she arrives on Yelvana to help Obi-Wan and Commander Cody defeat the droid army. From there, they get a distress call that Coruscant is under attack by General Grievous and his droid army. Now, because of Ahsoka being with Anakin, she's not on Obadiah, so she doesn't get in contact with Bo-Katan. The Siege of Mandalore happens without Ahsoka or Rex and the 332nd Company. Maul is able to retake Mandalore with his Shadow Collective. Back on Coruscant, Ahsoka, Anakin, and Obi-Wan are in their ETA-2 interceptors fighting off vulture droids. Ahsoka breaks off to help Rex and Jesse with some buzz droids who've attacked their fighter.
I'm gonna go help them out. No, they are doing their job, then we can do ours.
Anakin and Obi-Wan are doing the same when they make their way onto the Separatist command ship where Palpatine is being held hostage. Anakin kills Dooku and rescues Palpatine and an injured Obi-Wan. They make it back to Coruscant where Palpatine continues to separate Anakin from Obi-Wan and Ahsoka. The secrecy of their meetings and the Chancellor's meddling in Jedi affairs raises suspicion in Ahsoka and the Jedi Council. In one of these meetings, Anakin discovers that Palpatine is the Sith Lord they've been looking for. Obi-Wan at this point is sent to Utapau to confront General Grievous. Ahsoka and Anakin are waiting inside the temple for Mace Windu and the three Jedi Masters to arrest Darth Sidious when Anakin tells Ahsoka he can't sit by and wait, that he needs to be there to help, but to help who? After a brief argument, Anakin decides he's going, and Ahsoka, she can stay behind if she wants. Of course, there is no chance Ahsoka's gonna be left behind. She needs to be by Anakin's side. On their way, Ahsoka starts to have a really bad feeling. Right then, a memory flashes in her mind. A memory so vivid and clear that she is shaken to her core. It's a vision back on Mortis, sitting at the fire when her future self appears. She remembers what was said to her.
Be warned. You may never see your future if you remain his student. Leave this planet.
She comes back to reality, but not sure what to do or what to think. Everything is happening so fast. As they enter Palpatine's chamber, they see Master Windu standing over the Sith Lord and his lightsaber pointed directly at Palpatine's face. Ahsoka stays back near the entrance while Anakin rushes in to stop Mace from killing his friend. Everything happens in a blur. As Master Windu raises his lightsaber to strike down Palpatine, Anakin ignites his own lightsaber and cuts Master Windu's hand off. Ahsoka yells at Anakin to stop.
What have you done?
She ignites her lightsaber and charges Palpatine as lightning comes from his fingertips, striking Master Windu, propelling him down to the city below. Ahsoka lunges at the Sith Lord, but his lightning-fast reflexes are just too fast. He sends her back with lightning as she slams into the wall and lands on the ground motionless.
What have I done?
As Ahsoka starts to regain consciousness, her eyes open to a blurry vision of Palpatine standing over a kneeling Anakin.
You shall be known as Darth Vader.
Immediately, the vision on Mortis flashes again in her mind, and now she understands.
Be warned. You may never see your future if you remain his student.
As she's fading in and out of consciousness, Palpatine tells Darth Vader,
Every single Jedi, including your friend Obi-Wan Kenobi, is now an enemy of the Republic.
As Ahsoka stands, she sees Anakin. No, not Anakin. Something different. Something unrecognizable. She is now his enemy. as are all of the Jedi. He ignites his blade as he stands there. Her lightsaber's on the other side of the room. He thrusts it straight through his friend, killing Ahsoka.
Just call me? Don't get snippy with me, little one. You never would have made it as Obi-Wan's Padawan, but you might make it as mine. It is the will of the Force that you are at my side.
Master.
Do what must be done, Lord Vader. Do not hesitate. Show no mercy.
This tragedy is what I believe would happen had she not left the Jedi Order. Anakin confirms this in Season 7 of the Clone Wars.
All makes sense now. What? If Ahsoka hadn't left the Order, then she wouldn't have been where she needed to be.
That's one way to look at it, I suppose.
It's the only way to look at it.
She was always meant to leave the Jedi Order, and Anakin was always meant to destroy the Jedi, and later bring balance to the Force. Things are the way they were meant to be. Ahsoka's massive influence on the rebellion and her spy network would have looked completely different, if not non-existent, had Ahsoka been killed during Order 66. Click here to see how she affected the rebellion, and may the Force be with you.